We asked Elon Musk's AI Grok when Shiba Inu will hit 10 cents, and I guarantee the answer will shock you. So if you have any interest in Shiba Inu or hold any Shib tokens, then you need to watch this video. So what is the latest news surrounding Shiba Inu and crypto? And what price has Elon Musk's AI predicted for Shiba Inu? In today's video, I am going to be answering these questions, so make sure you watch this entire video and see what the price of Shiba is. Please keep in mind, these prices might have changed by the time you watch this video. This content is not financial advice. If you want to trade Shiba Inu or any other cryptocurrency, including with leverage, then sign up to Bitunix. You can win free crypto if you sign up through my link in the description. The exchanges are available to everyone, so be sure to check it out. Now, let's get into the first topic of today's video. FTX fund distribution. A new boost for the crypto market? FTX begins payouts this week, with analysts predicting the move could drive a market rebound. Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, continues to trade below the $100,000 mark. However, this week marks the start of the FTX distribution. Analysts expect this move to positively impact the market, as creditors gain access to the exchange's reserves. FTX begins fund distribution to creditors. Bankrupt crypto exchange, FTX is set to begin its initial fund distribution to creditors on February 18th, focusing on those with claims under $50,000. This marks a significant step in the ongoing efforts to compensate both institutional and retail creditors following FTX's collapse in November 2022. As part of FTX's Chapter 11 plan of reorganization, the company aims to reimburse approximately $1.2 billion to eligible creditors out of a total of $16 billion in claims. The distribution will take place in phases, with the initial focus on smaller claims. FTX has identified $345 million in non-KYC claims under $50,000. For creditors who have completed pre-distribution steps, payments are said to be made within 1 to 3 business days. Key partners, BitGo and Kraken, will assist with the process. The distribution is a key step in FTX's effort to repay creditors, with $16 billion to be paid over time. Potential market impact. The upcoming distribution is expected to influence the cryptocurrency market significantly. Analysts predict that the $16 billion payout could inject substantial liquidity into the market, potentially boosting investment and trading activity. This surge in capital could enhance market confidence and contribute to a bullish trend in the crypto market, especially in early 2025. Analyst Miles Deutscher views the distribution positively, believing it will reintroduce liquidity and encourage reinvestment in the market. On the flip side, some analysts caution that the impact could lead to a mass dumping event. The distribution will test FTX's ability to manage repayments and set a precedent for future crypto reimbursements. Why Dogecoin and SEC can push Shib up. 340%. The cryptocurrency sector has enjoyed a massive policy shift in the United States in 2025. That looks to propel the asset class to even greater heights. One token that could enjoy surprising gains is Shiba Inu, as both Dogecoin and the US Securities and Exchange Commission could propel Shib up more than 340%. The meme coin is currently nearing a $10 billion market cap. Moreover, it boasts one of the most passionate communities that the industry has to offer. With ongoing regulatory development set to propel the asset class, Shib has emerged as a token that could surge rather unexpectedly. Shiba Inu could get propelled by Dogecoin. SEC as crypto landscape shifts. The cryptocurrency market is set for a revolutionary change in its regulatory landscape to take place this year. Although that doesn't directly involve Shiba Inu, it could be a beneficiary. There is no more passionate community that could take full advantage of that than the Shib army. Indeed, Shiba Inu could see both Dogecoin and the SEC propel Shib up 340%. Specifically, the former could be on its way to being the very first meme coin to get its own ETF. The agency acknowledged Grayscale's recent filing, which is good news for the meme coin. The speculation alone has benefited Shib. On Friday, the token had jumped more than 9% that week, according to CoinMarketCap. Moreover, that reversed the token's ongoing 24% drop that took place over the previous 30 days. However, at its 1680 unit price, It was up more than 70% from its value in February of 2024. The SEC's approval of the Dogecoin ETF could be monumental for the meme coin sector. That would only benefit a Shib token that was expected to already surge in value this year. Cryptocurrency price prediction platform CoinCodex predicts that Shiba Inu can surge as much as 123% this month. Although it expects the asset to stagnate, it projects the token to jump 340% in August of this year. Specifically, the case would reach a price of 7470 units for a yearly high. It is fair to believe that an ETF approval and favorable SEC could fast-track that decision. Either way, the token should be well on its way to making good on its potential entering the year. Okay, now let's get into the main story of today's video. What price has Elon Musk's AI predicted for Shiba Inu? Just quickly for those that don't know, I asked Grok, what is Grok? I am Grok, an AI developed by xAI. I'm designed to provide helpful and truthful answers to a wide range of questions, often offering an outside perspective on humanity. My goal is to assist users in understanding the universe and tackling various tasks with maximum helpfulness. I can analyze information, provide insights, and even generate images if needed. But I don't have the capability to execute code or engage in voice interactions. I strive to be maximally helpful while maintaining objectivity, especially on controversial topics, by presenting different perspectives without bias. So now I will ask what the current price of Shiba Inu is. The current price of Shiba Inu is approximately 1595 units. This is just about right at the time of recording this video. Now I will ask what price it predicts Shiba Inu will reach by the end of 2025. I asked for 3 predictions. Bearish, 3,000 units. In this scenario, Shib might experience some growth due to continued community support and token burns, but there could be market corrections or regulatory hurdles that temper the rise. Token burns might happen, but not at the scale needed for a significant price jump. The broader crypto market might see some downturns or remain flat, affecting Shib's growth potential. However, if there are any new partnerships or increased utility, this could still provide some upward momentum, albeit not as much as in more optimistic scenarios. Base, 7,500 units. This prediction assumes a moderate increase in Shib's value, supported by consistent token burns reducing the supply, perhaps coupled with some new use cases or integrations into decentralized finance platforms or gaming. The market might be stable with a general positive sentiment towards cryptocurrencies, helping Shib to gain some ground. This level would reflect a moderate growth scenario, where Shib benefits from both its community and from broader market trends without any extraordinary catalysts. Bullish, 0.0150. Here, we're looking at a highly optimistic future for Shib. Massive token burns could significantly reduce the supply, potentially driving up the price if demand stays steady or increases. New, innovative uses for Shib might emerge, like payment solutions, more extensive gaming ecosystems, or even mainstream adoption in certain markets. If the crypto market as a whole experiences a bull run, Shib could ride this wave to new heights. This scenario would also require a very supportive and active community, possibly with influential partnerships or endorsements that boost visibility and adoption. Here's how much you could potentially make if you invested $1,000 in Shiba Inu today, based on the predictions for the end of 2025. Bearish. If Shib hits 3,000 units, at the current price of 1,595 units, $1,000 would buy you about 62,795,925 Shib. Your final profit would be $880. Base. If Shib hits 7,500 units, you would make $3,702 in profit. Bullish. If Shib hits the most bullish target, you would make $8,404 in profit. Now, did you know that on Bitunix, you can trade Shiba Inu with leverage? Meaning, if you used 10x leverage and Shiba Inu hit the bullish price target, then you would have over $84,000 from just a $1,000 investment. If you want to trade Shib or any other crypto on leverage, then check out Bitunix through the link in the description for lower fees and bonuses. Also join my Telegram group if you want to learn more about how to make money trading crypto. But now, for the final most important question. When will Shib hit 10 cents? Predicting when Shiba Inu will reach 10 cents is highly speculative, due to the volatile nature of cryptocurrencies, particularly meme coins like Shib. However, based on current trends and potential future developments, standard prediction: if we consider the current supply, market cap, and historical growth patterns without any significant changes, reaching 10 cents would be a monumental task. Given these factors, a realistic timeline for Shib to hit 10 cents might be around 2050, assuming a very optimistic scenario of consistent growth, widespread adoption, and an increase in general crypto market valuation, with mass token burns. If there were to be significant token burns reducing the supply of Shib in circulation, the timeline could potentially be accelerated. Here's how it might look. Increased burns. If the burn rate significantly increases, say by 50% or more each year, this could drastically reduce the circulating supply. Utility and adoption. If Shib gains substantial utility, perhaps as a payment method in major platforms or through integration into popular blockchain games or DeFi applications, demand could surge. Market conditions. A very bullish crypto market, possibly driven by regulatory clarity or widespread adoption of cryptocurrencies, could also contribute to this scenario. With these conditions, Shib might theoretically reach 10 cents much sooner, potentially within the next 10 to 20 years. But this would require an extraordinary confluence of events. Scenario: if the burn rate accelerates to remove billions of tokens monthly, and Shib starts to be used for real-world transactions, or if there's a massive speculative bubble, we might see a faster climb. However, even with these ideal circumstances, the jump from current prices to 10 cents would still require a market cap increase to levels that are currently hard to fathom. In summary, while the standard prediction points towards 2050, a scenario involving mass token burns and increased utility could see this occur sooner, but these are highly—
Something massive just happened today. The Shiba Inu dev team just called out Elon Musk. Something big might be on the horizon. Speaking of big, massive chunks of Shiba Inu today has been questioned. We're talking about 700 trillion Shiba Inu being locked up. Altcoin season might be coming soon, and the Shiba Inu team reminds us to get ready for it. Is this the start of the dream run we're hoping for? Or is this something else? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. Surprisingly, Shiba Inu couldn't hold its ground today and took a bit of a dip, sliding a few percent in the past day. But this isn't some catastrophic crash. In fact, we're already seeing little signs of recovery, which is exactly what you want to see after a pullback. Moments like this test the patience of holders, but if history has taught us anything, it's that Shiba Inu has a way of bouncing back stronger. What's really interesting is how the whole vibe of the Shiba Inu community shifted. Yesterday, excitement was through the roof. Everyone was feeling that bullish momentum, convinced that bigger moves were on the way. Some are a little shaken, watching the price closely, but the real Shiba Inu believers? They see this as just another stepping stone. The diamond hands in the community know that pullbacks are part of the game, and they're already looking ahead, waiting for the next leg up. And with the market showing early signs of stabilization, the stage might just be setting up for another strong move sooner rather than later. But wait, there's something interesting reported too. According to analysts, there's a bit of a concerning trend forming in Shiba Inu's market activity. Lately, big investors, also known as whales, haven't been as active as before. In fact, the amount of Shiba Inu moving through large wallets has taken a hit, dropping in just a week. This suggests that some of the bigger players are stepping back, and when that happens, liquidity starts to dry up. The number of active wallets has taken a noticeable dip, and fewer new addresses are being created. If fewer people are trading and interacting with Shiba Inu, it could mean retail investors are losing a bit of interest, and that kind of shift can definitely impact the market. But wait, this was suddenly changed because there's some reports today that totally flipped the script, and it looks like the Shiba Inu devs are cooking something big on the horizon. I'll explain it later. But first, something huge just came up today, and this is absolutely crazy. It turns out that Shiba Inu holders aren't backing down. In fact, they're actually holding even more tighter. According to fresh on-chain data, the total amount of Shiba Inu held by long-term investors, those who've kept their tokens for at least a year, just hit an all-time high, reaching well over 700 trillion tokens. And this is happening right in the middle of all this market turbulence. While prices have been shaky, these committed holders aren't flinching. Instead, They're stacking up more Shiba Inu than ever before. Even the burn address, which permanently removes tokens from circulation, is part of this growing total. This is massive. When long-term holders start loading up, it signals strong confidence in the future of Shiba Inu. And if this trend keeps up, it could set the stage for something explosive. With more than 700 trillion tokens being locked away in stronger hands, the available supply gets tighter. And when demand kicks back in, that's the perfect recipe for a price surge. If history has taught us anything, it's that these kinds of accumulation phases often lead to something big. So don't be surprised if Shiba Inu makes a powerful move sooner than expected. And speaking of power moves, another massive thing happened today. The Shiba Inu ecosystem team just reached out to none other than Elon Musk, making sure he and the world knows just how far they've come. And if there's anyone who can flip the script on a crypto's future with just a single tweet, it's him. Lucy, the head of marketing, laid it all out. Shiba Inu is no longer just riding on hype. Over the years, the developers have been busy building an entire ecosystem around it. They've created their own blockchain, making transactions smoother and more affordable. They've stepped into gaming and the metaverse, bringing in real-world rewards and expanding the Shiba Inu brand beyond just a digital token. They've locked in major collaborations with key players in blockchain, AI, and finance, proving that this project isn't just about memes, it's about real utility. And behind the scenes, they're constantly finding ways to reduce the total supply, making Shiba Inu scarcer over time. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Right now, over 700 trillion Shiba Inu tokens are in the hands of long-term holders, more than ever before. These aren't people looking for a quick cash out. They're holding because they believe something big is coming. And if Elon Musk acknowledges this, everything could change in an instant. We've seen what happens when he so much as mentions a cryptocurrency. Prices skyrocket, new investors flood in, and momentum takes off like wildfire. And with so many Shiba Inu tokens already locked away by holders, there wouldn't be enough supply to keep up with demand if the hype explodes. That's how coins make historic moves. The perfect storm of attention, belief, and scarcity. This is the kind of moment that turns early investors into millionaires. We've seen it happen before. If Elon Musk sees what the Shiba Inu team has built and decides to give it his stamp of approval, the sky might not even be the limit. And here's more. Lucy, Shiba Inu's lead marketer, also dropped another bombshell. If you're feeling uncertain or even a little shaken by the market right now, you might want to hear this. She made it clear. Altcoin season isn't canceled, it's just delayed. That's a huge statement because history has shown that when the real altcoin rally starts, most people aren't ready. By then, a lot of investors will have already given up, lost patience, or jumped into the wrong plays. But the real winners, they're the ones positioning themselves now, while prices are still low and most of the market is distracted. So what does this mean for Shiba Inu? If this cycle follows the same patterns as before, then when the real momentum kicks in, it's not going to be gradual. It's going to be explosive. And here's the key. With over 700 trillion Shiba Inu tokens locked up in strong hands, the available supply could be a lot tighter than people realize. When demand spikes and new investors rush in, that's when things get really interesting. Moments like these separate those who panic from those who profit. Right now, we're in that phase where patience is being tested. But those paying attention see what's coming. If Lucy's right, and if history repeats itself, Shiba Inu could be setting up for a run that catches a lot of people off guard. And here's what's interesting. If you watched our video yesterday, you already know. Shiba Inu's supply on exchanges is shrinking fast. According to fresh data from CryptoQuant, the amount of Shiba Inu available for trading has dropped to its lowest level ever. Just earlier this year, there were way more tokens sitting on exchanges. But now, that number has taken a serious dive. Now, think about everything we just talked about. Long-term holders are stacking up more Shiba Inu than ever before. The development team is making noise, calling out Elon Musk and reminding the world of everything they've built. And now, we see exchange reserves dropping fast. Are these things connected? Is something huge on the horizon? Because here's the thing. When fewer tokens are available on exchanges, it means there's less selling pressure. If demand suddenly surges, there just won't be enough supply to keep up. That's exactly how price explosions happen. And historically, when we've seen reserves fall like this, it's often been followed by major price moves. It also raises a big question. Who's buying? Who's pulling all these tokens off exchanges and holding on to them? We already know long-term holders are stacking up, But what if there's more going on behind the scenes? Could this be institutions quietly accumulating before a big run? Could it be whales positioning themselves ahead of something major? And let's not forget, altcoin season is still on the table. Lucy just said it's delayed, not canceled. That means when things finally take off, it could happen fast. And with all these signs pointing in the same direction, holders accumulating, supply shrinking, exchange reserves dropping, this could be the perfect setup for a supply shock. So, is something big about to happen? Because from everything we're seeing right now, it sure feels like Shiba Inu might be gearing up for a moment that catches a lot of people off guard. But what is your opinion on this? Comment down below. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Shiba Inu update might make you lose money. So, don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.